Hey everybody, welcome back to another midweek episode. I've been thinking a lot lately about retirement. Now some of you are like, what? You're too young to think about retirement. No, not my retirement. Like, my dad's retirement. So my dad is retiring after 42 years in the ministry as a pastor, and his retirement is coming up at the end of June, and I'm tasked with preaching for that service. And so I've been thinking a lot about retirement and what that means. In fact, let me just pose this question to you. Is retirement biblical? Do you find the word retire in the Bible anywhere? Like just stop working, like maybe just go hang out on the golf course, go live in a retirement community. Like is that the way that the Bible talks? No. The Bible doesn't actually use the word retirement. I mean, there is one little reference in Numbers chapter 8 when it talks about the Levites who are tasked with working at the temple. And it says that when they reach the age of 50, that they should step away from at least one form of service and step into another role of service. So there is a sense in which they retire, but not really. And I think the same is true for us. Like, yes, because we live in the world in which we do, that we can financially come to a place where we say, I don't have to work full time anymore in order to provide for my family. I can step back, but not to step away in that we stop working. Like people have asked me, like, what is your dad going to do in retirement? And my answer to them is probably not a lot different than what he's already doing. Like he's still going to do pastoral ministry, maybe not in a full-time called paid position, but in a part-time role. I'm sure he's going to continue to do ministry because he's not ready to retire. In fact, he said that to me. He's like, I don't know if I'm ready to retire. And I said, good. You shouldn't retire. You should just repurpose your focus. And you don't have to do it full time. And some of you're at that stage in life where either you have retired or you're thinking about retirement. And I just want to encourage you. If you're not dead, you're not done. God has still given you the capacity to serve. And unless you're incapacitated, there is something you can still do. Like our communities need you. Our churches need you. Like I was reading a statistic lately that said that the most growing number in our population is those who are on the cusp of retirement. They're like 55, 60 years old. And these are people who are high capacity leaders. They have been. And some of you fall into that category. And when you retire, repurpose yourself. Find ways to serve and become involved and invested in your communities. Find ways to serve your family. Find ways to serve your church. Find ways to maybe serve a school in the area. There are so many ways that you can serve even once you're retired. And those who are younger, like me, we need the wisdom of some of you who have reached retirement age. I know I am so grateful for my dad, for everything that he has poured into me. And even when he retires, like I'm gonna still find time to talk with him and process things with him and ask for his wisdom and his insight. As the younger generation, we need mentoring. And as people step into retirement, you still have that to offer to us. So, if you're thinking about retirement, please, don't retire. Don't be one of those people who quits their job and just sits at home reading the newspaper or who goes out on the golf course every day. One, you're going to get bored. And two, people who choose that way of life, oftentimes they They lose a sense of purpose, and they don't live as long. God has many years of life for you yet to live, and Psalm 92 says that even in old age, they will bear fruit. That's what I want. That's what I want for my dad. That's what I want for myself when I reach that age and stage, and that's what I want for you. Don't retire. Continue to do the work the Lord has called you to do. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you again next time.